Salutations. This is Grega Joy, again, Grega, however you want to call me, operating as High Priestess of Travel in the way that I'm sharing with you. We just looked at the alignment energy grid, the Travel UNUM energy alignment grid. We looked at the chart of the group, individual task, flyer, runner, stander. Now this one, we're just going to look at the flyers, okay? So just the flyers, the aerial perspective, the looking down on everything. I've got a broad view. I'm flying above everything. I can see it all. It's amazing. Or, oh, it's all terrible. Oh my gosh, I can see it all. We're all going to die. You get to choose how you look. You get to choose how you channel that energy in an abundance or a lack. Okay. This is the positive grid. I may talk a little bit about the negative grid later. I'm going to leave that for another one. But this one right now, we're just going to look at the flyers. Stay focused. Look at the flyers. All right. So in the first line, we have the group flyers, the energy of light, and the positive aspect of love. Now we're going to look at each energy differently again in a specific video for each of those. But right now I want to look at the jobs because it's easier to understand how this energy works and how it functions with everything if we look at the class. So if you are a light energist with a positive aspect of love in a role-playing game or a video game or in a fantasy story on a hero's adventure, your job would be that of an illusionist / sorcerer. Okay. So like a sorcerer whose magic just kind of comes from within and they just kind of do it. Now they're very group focused. So they pulse to everyone. They have like area effect energies. So when they do something, it affects everything. It affects the whole area around them. We love everyone. We want to love everyone. Can we just love everyone? Okay. Why can't we all just get along? Can we just love? Light is also revealing. It reveals everything. Now, an illusionist can look through illusions. They can find the illusion and then they can find the truth in the illusion. But they can also use illusion to help people understand. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm using the story, fiction idea, the illusion of fictional characters as an illusionist to help you understand how light and love to reveal to you the story of how this works. Okay, so I'm functioning in that energy right now. Now we're going to move to the individual and get to the individual flyers. The individual flyers, this is electricity and joy. The energy of electricity, the positive aspect of joy, and the job or the class is that of a mage, also known as a witch or a wizard or a warlock. Now, again, please bear with me. Don't use those red flags to go, oh, this is evil. No. It's not. Okay? Breathe a moment. Please work with me. I'm sorry, I just contradicted you and that doesn't mean, and you're probably shut down. So we want to use the power of electricity with the positive aspect of joy to say, hey, you know what you think is true because that's your experience. And you might associate witches and wizards and warlocks with evil stories and bad rituals. But what I'm trying to share with you is that a witch and a wizard or warlock, whether they do good or evil or whatever, they use rituals. That's what I'm talking about. An energy, electricity. Let's look at it from a scientific perspective, okay? You don't like fantasy, you like science, all right? Electrical cords. An electrical cord goes from one power source to a power outlet, okay? It's channeled. They use individual channels. Zit, 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 zit. This is how it is. The sun is a light and love, shines on everything. However, an electric light bulb, lightning strike, zoom, right to the point. So that's what I mean by individual, okay? Now let's move on because I need to keep an eye on this. If I don't keep an eye on my time, then I go way over and I have to do the video all over again. This is like the third time I've done this one. Welcome to me. Okay, so we've got the group that pulses on everything, the individual, electricity and joy, zip, zip. We want to get to the point, we'll get to the point. And then we have the task focus, okay? Air. Let's just breathe a minute, okay? Okay, we want to get through what's going on and just focus. Air, the energy of air, the aspect of peace. an abundance of peace or a lack of peace, okay? Remember, it can go either way or anyway. The flyer perspective of the task energy is air and peace, and the job or the class that comes with that is the monk. They seem very pragmatic and diplomatic because they're more focused on the task at hand, whatever that task is. Now, that task might be to invite love and light to shine on everyone. That task might be to focus on the individual and just zig, 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 zig to channel it and focus it. The task might be to just breathe. Whatever the task is, air, peace, monks, they get that task done, okay? So we have on the flyer line, the group, the individual, and the task. We have light, electricity, and air, with the positive aspect of love, joy, and peace. With the tasks of how we work this out, the class, the job of an illusionist with revealing truths, of a mage who channels their power, and a monk who's kind of diplomatic and pragmatic and looks back and sees how it's done and breathes through it all. Okay? So those are our flyers. Next video, the runners. Come run with me.